Good morning, student. How are you? Hope that all of you are fine. I am also fine. I am Saiful Islam, lecturer of mathematics, Milestone College. Welcome all of you to my online class. Today I will discuss exercise 7.2 of your JAL Maths. So, student, take your book and open your book, page number 163. Today I will discuss problem number 13, 16 and 17. So let's start our class. Question number 13. The length of a side of a rhombus and an angle are 3.5 centimeter and 45 degree respectively. Construct the rhombus. It is given two information, one side of the rhombus and one angle is 45 degree. We will construct the rhombus. So at first you should draw the given information. Look, it is given one side 3.5 centimeter. Let this is a side 3.5 centimeter. Look, I draw more than 3.5 centimeter. If I draw only 3.5 centimeter, it will be so small on the board, but you must draw it 3.5 centimeter. Similarly, I will draw an angle that is 45 degree. Angle. Let this angle is x. Now, with these two information, I will draw the required rhombus. Look at the board. At first, we draw a ray. We draw a ray B E. This is the ray BE. At first we take a ray BE. From the ray BE, we cut BC equal to A. We take the measurement BC equal to A. I think all of you know how to cut a line equal to a line. Now, at the point B, we will draw an angle CBF equal to X. That is 45 degree. We will draw an angle CBF equal to X, that is 45 degree. Now, how you draw an angle equal to an angle, I think all of you know. After all, I will show it. Look, at first, you just center on this point and with a radius, suitable radius, any radius, you draw an arc. By taking a suitable radius, we center in this vertex and with a suitable radius, we draw an arc. Okay. Now again, with center in B, with that radius, we draw an arc over there also. Okay. Look, this arc cut the line BC in this point. We don't mention it, which point is it, A, B, C, D, because when you write the construction step, no need to mention how you draw an angle equal to an angle. You just tell we draw an angle CBF equal to X. That is enough. Now, look, we will take the length of this 2 point. This arc cut these two line. In this 2 point, we will take the length of this 2 point. Okay. Again, we center with this point and with the radius, we draw an arc which cut the previous arc at a point. Again, I mentioned that no need to write over there any later. Now, join these 2 points, you will get the required angle. So, join these two lines. This is CBF angle. So, at the point B, we draw our angle CBF equal to X. Now, we know all the sides of the rhombus are equal. That is, all the sides are equal to 3.5 centimeter. That is A. That is BC. Now, from BF we cut BA equal to BC. We cut BA equal to BC, or you can say equal to A. That is 3.5 centimeter. Now, with center in A, with the radius of BC, that is A, we draw an arc in front of the angle B. In front of the angle B, we draw an arc in front of the angle B. So, this is an arc. Again, with center in C, with the same radius, we draw another arc in front of the angle B, which cut the previous arc at point D. Now, we will join AD and AC. So, join AD and AC. So, ABCD is our required rhombus. Look, ABCD is our required rhombus. Again, I brief. At first, from any ray BE, we cut BC equal to A. At the point B of the line BC, we draw our angle CBF is equal to X. Then, from BF, the ray BF, we cut BA equal to A, and with centering A, with the radius A, we draw an arc in front of the angle B. Again, with centering C, with the same radius, we draw another arc which cut the previous arc at D. So, join AD and CD. So, ABCD is our required rhombus. Now, question number 16. All of you. Question number 16. Okay, 16 number question. The perimeter of a square is given. Construct the square. It is given only one information, that is perimeter of the square. We will construct the square. What is perimeter? I think all of you know. The sum of all sides, and thus all sides of the square are equal. So, the perimeter is the sum of four sides of the rhombus, four equal sides of the rhombus. Look, if you four equal sides of the square, if you want to draw the square, you should know the length of one side of the square, but you have the perimeter of the square. So, if you divide the perimeter into four equal parts, you will get the one side of the square. So, look at the board how I draw that square. Say it is given the perimeter. This is the perimeter of the square, and this is P. At first, we divide this perimeter into two equal parts. I mean bisect this line. And how to bisect the line? I think all of you know how to bisect the line. With centering this point, with the radius more than half of P, we draw two arcs on the above and below of this line. Again, with centering this point, with the same radius, we draw another two arcs which cut the previous arc at this 2 point. Now join these 2 points. This line become two equal parts or bisected. Now join these two. So now at this point it become half. Look, no need to mention this is A, B, C, D, P, O like this, M, N like this. Why? but in the description we will not mention it how I bisect it or how I take 1/4 of the P. So just you divide yourself, and for your understanding I just show how to divide it equally. Now we will divide this half, again we will divide this half equally in the same way. So with centering this with the radius more than half of this portion, we draw an arc over there and also in the below of this portion. Again with centering this point with the same radius, we draw another two arc. These two arc bisected each other at this 2 point. Now join these 2 point. So this portion is 1/4 of the P. I mean 1 part out of 4 part. That is the one side of the square, because square is the perimeter is the sum of the 4 side of the square, and this portion is 1/4 of the P, that is one side of the square. Now we will draw the required square by using this portion. Again we draw a ray. Say this is BE. This is BE. Just now I have drawn our rhombus. Look, the construction of the rhombus and the square almost similar except the angle. The construction of the rhombus and square almost similar except the angle. The angle it was 45 degree for the case of rhombus, but here we will draw 90 degree because we know the angle of the square is 90 degree. So draw over there a 90 degree angle, and I think all of you know how to draw a 90 degree by using compass. After all, I show you how to draw a 90 degree angle with using this compass. With center in B, with a suitable radius, you draw an arc, any radius, which cut the line BE at a point. Now, with centering this and with the same radius, we draw another arc. Again, centering this point, with the same radius, we draw another arc. Again, centering this point, with the same radius, we draw another arc. Now, we will add this point B and this point. We will get a perpendicular. That's will create a 90 degree over there. So now join these 2 points. Say this is EBF angle. We will draw a angle EBF equal to 90 degree. Now we will take the side. One side of the square we get 1/4 of the P, that is this portion. So we will measure this portion. We will measure this portion and cut it from BE. Look, it's too small over there if I take this. So I take more larger, say this portion. Okay, this is equal to 1/4 of P. 1/4 of P. Again, from the line BF, we take 1/4 of P. Say this is BC. BC. Again, I take BA equal to P by 4. BA equal to P by 4. These two are equal. Now, with centering A, with the radius BC or 1/4 of P by 4, we draw an arc over there. Again, with centering C, with the same radius, we draw another arc. which cut the previous arc at D. Now join A, D and CD. We will get our required square. Now join it. Now join it. So look, ABCD is our required square as like as the rhombus. So I will repeat again. From any ray BE, we take 1/4 of P equal to BC, and at the point B, we draw a right angle CBF. From the ray BF, we take AB equal to BC, and with center in A, with the radius BC, we draw an arc over there in front of the angle B. With center in C, with the same radius, we draw another arc which cut the previous arc at the point D. Now join AD and CD. So ABCD is our required square. So student, hope that you have understood how to draw the rhombus and square by using its only one side. Now we will solve question number 17. Question number 17. Look, it is a creative question. The length of the hypotenuse and a side of a right angle triangle are 5 cm and 4 cm. Use the information to answer the following question. Question number 1. Find the length of the other side of the triangle. Question number 2. Construct the triangle. Construction is must. Construct a square whose perimeter is equal to the perimeter of the triangle. Construction is must. So question number 1, at first I will solve question number 1. Find the length of the other sides of the triangle. In a right angle triangle, it is given the length of the hypotenuse and one side. We will find out the other side. To solve this, at first you should draw a right angle triangle. Say this is a right angle triangle A, B, C, and it is given the length of the hypotenuse. Which one is the hypotenuse here? Look, B is a right angle, so the opposite side of the B is hypotenuse. So AC is hypotenuse, that is 5 cm, and one side is 3 cm, that is, say BC is 3 cm. We will find out the length of AB. Sorry, this is 4 cm. This is 4 cm, and we will find out the length of AB, other side. So here we will use the Pythagoras theorem. Since triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, therefore AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. This is Pythagoras theorem. We will find out the value of AB. So can I write AB square equal to AC square minus BC square. AB square equal to AC square minus BC square. This one will come with AC, that's why last will be minus. Now put the value of AC, that is 5 square, and BC 4 square. 5 square, we know 5 square 25, 4 square 16, 9. So AB square equal to 9. So what will be the value of AB? Therefore AB equal to root over 9 equal to 3. This is the length of the other sides, that is, this is 3 cm. Now question number B. Question number B. Look, we will construct the required triangle. So at first look at again the question. What it has given as information. It has given the information hypotenuse 5 cm and one side is 4 cm. So at first we draw 5 cm, that is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse 5 cm. And this is one side 4 cm. So this two information is given, we will draw the required right angle triangle. Look, any figure, to draw any figure at first you need a ray. So draw a ray at first. Say this is BE. From the ray BE we cut A equal to BC. This is A, one side. Now this is right angle triangle. This is right angle triangle, so we need to draw a right angle. We can draw a right angle at the point of B or at the point of C, anywhere. But I draw a right angle at the point B. I think you know how to draw a right angle. Just now I have shown. Again I show you. At the point B, with center in B, with a suitable radius, we draw an arc. Okay, with center in this point, and with that same radius, we draw another arc. With center in this, with the same radius, we draw another arc. Again, with center in this, with the same radius, we draw another arc. Finally, we got a intersecting point over there. If we join these 2 points, we will get a perpendicular, that is right angle. So now join these 2 points. So this is CBF. CBF, right angle. Now with center in C, this is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. So with center in C, with the radius of H, that is hypotenuse, we draw an arc over there. With center in C, with the radius of H, we draw an arc. We cut the line BF. We cut the ray BF at A. Now join AC. So AC, ABC is our required right angle triangle. Join AC. Look, ABC is our right angle triangle. Again, BE is any ray. From any ray BE, we take BC equal to A, and at the point B, we draw a right angle CBF. With center in C, with the radius of H, we draw an arc. We cut the line BF at A. Join AC. So ABC is our required right angle triangle. Now student, question number C. Question number C, I read the question again. Construct a square whose perimeter is equal to the perimeter of the triangle. Just now I have completed the question number 16. It has given the perimeter and I have completed how the square. So I think you can do this yourself. After all, I will show it again. At first we should find out the perimeter of the triangle. Already we know all 3 sides of the triangle. Look, perimeter of the triangle. Given triangle 5 plus 4 plus 3, that is 12 centimeter. Now this is the perimeter of the square 2. This is the perimeter of the square 2. So we will draw a perimeter or a line that is 12 centimeter. Say this is a perimeter 12 centimeter. We will draw the square. So if you want to draw the square, you should know the 1/4 of the perimeter. 1/4 of the perimeter, because perimeter is the fourth side of the square. So how can you find out the 1/4? Just now I have told you. At first bisect it. Again you bisect this half portion. How to bisect the line? Just now I have briefed it, so I think you can do it yourself. So this portion is 1/4 of P. I mean this is one side of the square. We will draw the required square from any ray BE. We take BC equal to 1/4 of P. We will draw a right angle over there. And how to draw the right angle? I think all of you know. We draw a right angle over there. This is CBF. From BF we take BC equal to BA. BC equal to BA. With centering A, with the radius of BC, we will draw an arc over there. Again with centering C, with the radius of same radius, we draw another arc. We cut the previous arc at D. Now join CD. So look, ABCD is our required square. So student, hope that all of you have understood my lecture. Today this is our last question. It was our last question. Hope that all of you stay home, stay safe, and you should pray for each other, because it is going epidemic over all the world. So please pray for each other. Almighty Allah save us from this epidemic situation. Allah Hafiz.